Hi guys, I am Sims Dreamer and I have been trolling around on YouTube watching all these Sims videos and I thought I'd make a couple of my own. There are a lot of LPs out there. I would do one for Island Paradise, but a lot of people are doing it right now. And there's a glitch in mine right now that Sims are not coming to my resort. So I did a little bit of searching around for little challenges because I've never really done a challenge before at all. Or I would try one, but then I was not very successful. So I found one for Captured. It's a vampire challenge. So I will get back to it after this loading screen. See you in a few minutes. Alright, so here we are. For this, I have placed my family in Hidden Springs. This is their little house right here. I kind of hid it in the trees. So the point of this challenge, okay, let me tell the story. Vampire plasma juice and fruit have wilted away and are no more. A huge coven, once strong and proud, had to downsize because of the loss of plasma juice and fruit. The three youngest, well, in this case, 2, Sims were kicked out and banned to another country or world, having to resort to kidnapping 3 human Sims and keeping them locked up. The little coven or family has kidnapped the Sims they need. It is highly recommended you have at least 3 human Sims in your challenge. Anyways, the alpha main male vampire will have a forbidden love with the main human Sim. The tricky part is the main human Sim is married and the husband was also captured as well. Can you do this challenge or will you fail? So the rules for this challenge are: your house has to have at least however many coffins you have with vampire Sims. It needs a dungeon to keep your human Sims in and 1 kitchen down in the dungeon, as well as sleeping bags or beds for each human Sim. 2 bathrooms, 1 in the dungeon and the other one for the vampires to use upstairs. Your Sims can look whatever you want them to look like. Dress like, favorite food, color, music, and lifetime wishes. Your alpha, the leader vampire Sim, must have the evil trait. The other 4 traits are your choice. The other vampires don't need to have any specific traits, like the male. You can have up to 3 vampires, or as limited as to 1 vampire in this challenge. All can be male, or 2 females and 1 male, or 2 males and 1 female. Basically, you have to have 1 male vampire in the challenge. The minimum for Sims that you will be keeping as food is 3, and you can go as high as you want to have at least 3 human Sims. One of the human Sims should fall in love with the alpha vampire of the house, as well as still being married to the human male. How? Well, the alpha can come down and take her out of the dungeon, with the only exception that he's taking her to his room or a woohoo place, or she is pregnant with his child, restricting her to only his room and the bathroom. The main female, the human Sim, at one point should have 1 child with the alpha and 1 child with the human, her husband. I highly encourage you to play this challenge for at least 2 generations. If it's fun, you can play it for as many generations as you please. All rules apply, so keep up the airs if you decide to play this challenge, or for more than 1 generation. Cheats are no-no for the challenge except 1. You may use the mother load 1 to 2 times only for your house and the furniture. You win if your children are successfully taken care of until the age of young adult. The only way to lose this game is if the chosen female that your alpha has an affair with dies from starvation, electrocution, etc. Exception if she dies of old age without having kids. So if she dies from anything but old age without kids, then you lose the game. Your alpha sim dies of thirst. Your vampires end up drinking or eating plasma juice or fruit. Raiding the hospital for plasma bags is okay. The captive human sims wander out of the basement. So those are the only ways that you will loot. I made my house I used Motherlode twice after I bought this plot of land, and I built the house on my own. So let's start with the first floor and have a tour. So here is the entrance, like the foyer, and the living room. There was no limit on what could be in the house, but I did use cheapest stuff as I possibly could, just to make sure like I had enough money in the end. And a kitchen, which they most likely won't be using, but I thought I would put one in there just to give it a little bit of atmosphere. So here is the vampire bedroom with, of course, there aren't any coffins. They're the altars. Their bathroom. And I kind of messed up when I built this. I made a little woohoo room for my alpha and the main female. And I didn't connect it to the bathroom, so I'm gonna have to figure that one out in a little bit when it comes time to woohooing. Oh, and I did put up a gate so she can't leave the room. And now we are going to go downstairs into the dungeon. I also put a gate here so they won't leave the dungeon and make me lose the game. So here we have a bathroom and the main room. It's a dungeon. I didn't want to make it look cozy, and there was again no specifications for what could be in the dungeon. So I gave them like a TV and an easel and a guitar for my main female character. So now I am going to give an introduction of the characters. This is my main female character. Her name is Violet Song, and she is married to Jonas Song. And her twin sister, Scarlet Song. They all have the last name because I totally didn't think about it, but I just decided to have them all have the last name. So their story is they lived in the big city and they just had normal lives, but they obviously didn't have a chance, and my alpha and his twin sister kidnapped them one night while they were all partying at the club. So when they brought them to their home, they made them change out of their nice clothes, which they have their nice clothes stored away in storage, and gave them these clothes to wear. Just raggedy old clothes. And of course not much living space available. So that is their story. The next one is Stephen Capes. Him and his sister were part of a larger coven, and of course the supply for the juice and the fruit have run out. So they have been resorting to robbing hospitals for the blood bags, but it has become way, like, so much that they're in risk of getting noticed. So they have decided to kidnap these people and use them for their blood supply. And that's really it for them. So eventually we are going to get Steven, to have Violet fall in love with him. Of course, he is evil, so I'm going to have him join the criminal career really quick. So we are starting right now, I guess. Jobs and professions, find a job. I think my mom thinks I'm nuts sitting here at my computer talking, because there's no one else around and no sound. Decoy, $17 an hour, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., Friday through Tuesday. Accept. Oh, I was doing stuff earlier and I had turned off the free will. And I need to turn that back on a little bit. I'm going to give them low free will, because it's going to be hard to keep an eye on their food. Not their food, sim food, but their refrigerator. I should delete the refrigerator. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to give them a refrigerator. It's just too tempting for them. Okay. So she has to go to the bathroom. I don't really have to keep an eye on them too much, but I should build up their relationship a little bit. Oh, and I will put in a bed for later for them so they can have a kid together.
God.
So that's what I'm going to do. No, do for right now. She has to pee. They all have to pee. Their voices sound so weird.
Giggity.
Snort.
Ooh.
How about you serve dinner, mac and cheese? What are you doing there, Jonas?
Whoa.
I should give them a better toilet. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I still have some money, so let's see. I give them the porcelain throne. Will you move? Get out of here. Okay, there we go. Let's see what's going on. He's actually getting hungry.
Oh.
So we are going to try to feed. I don't know if they'll let me until I have a higher friendship level, which is going to be terrible because he is hungry. Where is he? Jonas. I'm sorry, not Jonas. Steven. Where is Steven? Steven disappeared. There. Wow. That was wow. Okay, let's see if this works. Drink. Yay, it works. So I had to go in and put in the cheat to reset them because they were getting stuck. I hope this works.
Ripsel, Jelvis lunch.
Oh, yay.
Please.
And I will have him feed from her. You, little missy, need to pee before you pee on the floor. Is he seriously getting stuck right now? Yes, he is. And his voice is so deep. What happened? She had an accident, but she went to the bathroom.
Oh my god.
Okay, I reset him. Eat. Eat it. And you go to bed. Okay, I'm gonna send him down here. See what happens. Go here. Okay. This time it's working.
Oh. Woohoo.
Oof. So, since she's taking forever, I'm going to have him feed from her. Scarlet. Oh, and she stinks.
Work.
And now you may go to bed. Okay, I am back. I'm sorry, guys. I had a hard time figuring out why their voices were so weird, and I had changed the settings for the sounds and everything before I started playing, and it changed up all their voices real bad. So I went in and changed all of those, and he finally got something to eat. Now he's going to go to bed, and now they're all going to go to bed. So I will get back to you when they all, or not all, but, well, but if when one of them wakes up. Of course, her lifetime wish was already fulfilled, because I had used the mother lode to build the house, and because I was allowed to, so. I will be right back when one of them wakes up. Alright. So the first one awake is Jessica. And I'm going to make her take a shower. I really feel like this, like this challenge is going to be a little bit lame. So I'm going to figure out a way to shake things up a little bit without altering the initial rules. That's a glitch. I don't even know.
Ba 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 ba. Da 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 da. Da da da. Ba 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 ba. Da da da. Ba 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 ba. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Ba ba.
I'm gonna have her gussy up. Oh, there's Steven. Awake. Make him shower too. Evil shower. Some of these options I have just never seen before because I haven't played those traits. So some of them are kind of funny. That is another glitch. I have bad custom content in here and I don't know how to find it. Practice your speech.
Shoot. Shestakop. Mev. Vagab. Mlep. Hush. Getscully. And so. Dwabda. Nezga. Suko. There's Gani do. Wavi. Blev. Ipple. Blosky. Tarsnigev. Dasher. Nanev. God loving it. Buska. To the myth. With a laugh.
Make you wake up and take a shower. You frickin' stink. Let's see. What am I gonna make you do? I'll make you play a game. No, solve the unsolvable.
Swaggly, Mizagda, Erskine,
Until Violet wakes up. Make you paint. They have nothing to do down here, so I had to give them something. Who's that?
No for Wagner. Tarzan Nevi to be Lagna.
Come on, Violet, wake up.
Well, lefty, Pazempty, Elko Wetney, Hijinaga, Ojana Liska. Ah, Stubby Lichu. What is that?
Carpool for Steven. So I guess he won't be getting to know her until he gets home from work. I think he should at least chat with her for a minute. So let's chat for a minute. Before he has to go off to work. Oh, he plugged his nose because of the bad food.
Mibiwa, jeeps, me boolalabots, meebs.
Welky, Benzi, Chipnalooble, as a Zeb,
Krimlig, Luke, Banute, Pertazoo.
Alright, go to work. Go. Get out of here.
Ye rube.
That is exactly what I wanted. Are you always in this good of a mood? I would love to hang out and get to know you better.
Large!
Alright, so I'm going to end this part here, and I will see you until next time.